You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, welcome here to the 7-Eleven IndyCar Series season finale. This is race number 18 here today from the Auto Club Speedway. Today we present to you the Peacock TV 500 here. As much as I hate NBC and their coverage of auto racing, I have to do it. Figured it'd be cool to do. I'm Brian here in the booth with you, starting from the pole. Two guys on the front row, actually, that are not in this championship battle. Tim Randolph in the number 41, and to his outside will be the number 9 of Casey Naneko. Of course, today we mentioned it is the championship, it is the season finale, and there are only 4 guys alive in this, and we will meet them in just a moment. But before we introduce anybody, we want to congratulate somebody. And I clicked the wrong thing. But the number 26 of Reggie Fogelman, we would like to congratulate him. He is your season number 2 road course champion. So he accumulated the most points in the road and street course championship, and he is the road and street champion in that discipline. So congratulations to rookie Reggie Fogelman. Of course, today he is one of the guys that's in the picture. We'll clarify that in just a moment, of course. But let's meet the championship drivers. As entering today, we begin with that number 48 of Austin Shaw. We'll come back to the 26 in a moment. But Austin Shaw, he is the points leader entering here today, and he has a solid 68-point lead. However, in a normal race, he would have clinched the championship entering here today with no concerns. It is a double points race today, so he has not clinched, but he is going to need a solid run, and frankly, he's got enough of a cushion that there is some room for error. But can Austin Shaw get to the front and finish the job? We will find out, as he is the guy in the forefront. He has a 68-point lead over that number 06 of JP Morgan, who starts, I believe, 4 positions ahead of him. Of course, the Meyer and Shank driver, the Indianapolis 500 winner. He is also the ABC Supply 500 winner. He is looking to complete the 500 sweep here, the Triple Crown at Auto Club. Of course, again, has to make up 68 points. And here's another key thing. If these two somehow tie in the standings at the conclusion of this race, JP Morgan would be the champion because he has 2 wins versus Austin Shaw's 1. So, again, but a lot of pressure on him with 68 points. He has to get to the front, and in all likelihood will have to win here today to be crowned the champion. We will see if he can go 3 for 3. Another guy trying to win the title, he is alive as well. That number 22 of Michael Collins. He's 4 points back of the 06 of JP Morgan. He's 72 back of Austin Shaw. Another one that is going to have to win. He has not won a race yet this year. He's the only one in the championship battle that has not won a race yet this year. But if he can do it here today, he would become, certainly it would help him in the championship hunt. And if he can, of course, hope for bad luck from Austin Shaw, that would be big. Of course, if he wins and Austin Shaw, say, finishes well out of the picture and JP Morgan finishes second, it wouldn't matter. Michael Collins would be your champion. So, something to keep in mind as we go along. He's going to need a little bit to go his way, though. Now we're back to the road and street champion, Reggie Fogelman. He is 12 points behind. I'm sorry, 16 points behind JP Morgan. So a win might not necessarily help him. He is barely alive here. He is 84 points back of Austin Shaw. So he's going to need a win. He's going to need kind of a lot of help entering here today. We'll see if he can get that done and clinch 2 out of the 3 titles. All right, that is the 4 that'll battle for the title. Again, no points reset, but I guess you could call him the championship 4. even though it's not exactly a championship 4. With that, let's take a look at your oval standings. And Austin Shaw and Dave James, they are in a close battle for this one. So that will be fun to watch today. Dave James, again, a winner earlier this year. Talk about a guy that needed it. And, man, you got to wonder if he ran the full year and would he be in the battle with Austin Shaw for the title. Of course, so many what ifs entering here today, but that'll be something to keep an eye on. There's, I believe, 5 or 6 drivers that are eligible for the Oval Championship here today. Another battle we'll keep an eye on. We will have a post-race show. We'll show you all the standings at the conclusion of this race, so you will want to stay tuned. That'll come your way right at the conclusion of today's event. We don't want to waste any more time. Let's show you the starting lineup, and when we come back, the green flag from Auto Club in just a moment. Pace car peels off. This is now my third take, guys. I'm sorry. It's the last few, my computer crashed, so I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize for the tone right now. But Tim Randolph, Casey Naneko, we're underway. James Qualls going to lead the opening lap in the championship race. Again, James Qualls not in the title hunt. Trying to finish the season strong, as are a lot of these guys right now. Again, the 4 that are alive, Reggie Fogelman, by not much. He's still in this. Then, of course, you've got the 22 Michael Collins, the 06 JP Morgan, and the 48 of Austin Shaw, who's led most of the way this season, and they are looking to end the season as champion. But again, Austin Shaw has such a massive points lead entering today. They're going to need a lot of help. Dave James looks for the lead. He's going to take it. Keep in mind that 45 battling for the Oval Championship. If he wins, he might just have it. James Qualls battling back. Here comes Zach Fitzwater. Gateway winner looking to win a second oval race to end the season. Now Fitzwater to the lead. Oh man, Austin Shaw making it 3 wide back there. It's trying to go up the middle. James Qualls nearly leads that lap, but he's been pretty quick today. Now Nikolai Sykes. And this is looking a lot like a Daytona and Talladega race. Lots of drafting. Now Voiles to the lead. Here comes Michael Collins. He's not won a race this year. Boy, if he could get a win, today's got to be the day. 72 points back of Austin Shaw entering here today. Boy, does he need a good run. Eli Wolf now the leader. But not for long. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, is that the 06? That is, and oh, that is Max Anderson, who just took the wildest ride I've ever seen. But J.P. Morgan, the bid for all three 500s is going to come to an end here, and so will his championship. Unbelievable turn of events. Is Reggie Fogelman, no wait, the 10 of Alexander Rowe, it would appear, is the leader as they're wrecking behind. ARCA brakes cause this caution, or under the caution rather. As we got pit stops, we'll keep an eye on that. We talked about Reggie Fogelman. He needed a miracle today. Is that miracle about to come true? Here comes Austin Shaw. How much damage did he get from that will be the question. Definitely not enough to take him out of this race, but is it enough to slow him down? Reggie Fogelman, he's going to need a good clean stop, 2 tires. And he might just beat the 10 off. And indeed he will. So Reggie Fogelman to the lead. You see a few cars are out of the race after that. Are there enough cars out of the race that this could hurt Reggie Fogelman? I'd like to say if that took out, I mean, we know 2 competitors are out. That could have been enough to take Reggie Fogelman out of this championship. Again, he entered here 91 points back. But let's go see what happened. The 06 and the 30, they get hooked together and just couldn't get off of each other. And unfortunately, this is just detrimental. You see the hits they both take to the inside wall at over 150 miles an hour. And Max Anderson might have taken the worst of it. As you see there, that wall basically launched him up and caused him to go barrel rolling down the back stretch. But nonetheless, it'll end both their days, and it will end J.P. Morgan's title hunt. But let's ride on board real quick. Of course, we only have cameras onboard cameras on the championship contenders. But let's go get a look at what happened with JP Morgan's camera. Here it is from JP Morgan's view. Just quick hits right there. He hit the corner of the wall. Unfortunate way to end what's been an amazing season for JP Morgan. Both 500-mile races won. He will not get the third here today, as we'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart. And again, I question, did too many cars retire that could have forced the hand? Because once you get toward the back, it's single points. But Reggie Fogelman, Alexander Rowe, they'll lead us back to the green. We're back underway at Auto Club. I don't know. I think he's just barely alive and might just barely win this title from this position right now, if I had to mathematically guess. But Alexander Rowe wants something to say about that. And you see how slow this 48 is. He's just barely going to make it to the finish, as will the 22, it appears. Reggie Fogelman loses the lead to the two Ganassi cars. And keep in mind, again, what I'm factoring right now, again, it's a 91-point gap. Reggie Fogelman, if he wins this race, gets 106 points, he would win the title by 21 points. So basically, he's got to win. And you see there he goes back to the lead. He knows the stakes right now. And here comes the 41. So this championship is Reggie Fogelman's to lose right now. But we must go back and talk about the Jello Cup Series championship with Reggie Fogelman. He had it in hand. It was between him and his teammate, and a car that came off, or a car got into the 26, into Reggie Fogelman, almost took him out, and somehow he saved it, but he lost so much time and ultimately lost the championship to teammate Zach Fitzwater, who was unable to be caught after that. Right now, it would appear Austin Shaw is still the champion from this point of view. But again, if more cars go out, that's going to be another thing. If more cars go out, So hold on. I'm trying to factor it to be sure I got it right. I think I got the math wrong. So again. So from that position, actually, Reggie Fogelman's going to have to win this race, is basically what it's going to come down to. As he runs in fourth right now. And again, we're trying to track this point by point. He's going to have to win it. He's 91 points back. He could win this race and win the championship by 3. If he finishes second, he will not win the title. So he has to go out and win now, is basically what he's being told on the radio, I'm sure, in terms of how the points run. Okay, and again, he would win it by 3. If 2 more cars go out of this race that are not Austin Shaw, actually, I'd even say if 3 more cars go out of this race that are not the 48, in all likelihood, that would end the run. It would technically be 2, but I would say 3 to be safe. If 3 cars go out of this race, Austin Shaw is the champion no matter what happens versus Reggie Fogelman. It'll eliminate Reggie Fogelman from the title. And that's something that's got to be on his mind, but he can only control what he can control as he's battling for this lead again. He needs to win big here. Like, he needs to win badly right now. That is his only hope at this point in time. He has to win this race. There are 2 guys here, though, right behind him, who are going to try to prevent that. Again, the 8 and the 10, they are in the Chip Ganassi stable as Reggie Fogelman leads again. Now, Reggie Fogelman could lead the most laps. It won't matter. He has to win to have a shot. Or he has to win the title. Oh, here comes the 26 to the pits. He's short pitting. I'm wondering if he's thinking of something that these other guys aren't thinking at this point in time. And you see how far off the pace the 48 is with all that damage. And now, I like this strategy from Reggie Fogelman. However, the only thing with short pitting right now is if the caution comes out here before these guys can pit, he might get trapped a lap down. And now it's a guarantee he'll be a lap down. But if the caution comes out here, 26 is out of the title hunt, and that would give the championship to Austin Shaw. He's pretty much the only one that can win it because the 22 is just so banged up. Dave James, Ben Cohen, Alexander Rowe, they're coming in. Dave James, again, battling for that Oval Championship. Here we go. Here come the rest of the leaders. And Austin Shaw's in as well. A lot of issues for that 48. We'll see where Reggie comes out here. Couldn't tell, but thankfully the caution light is not on. It would have taken him right out of the title hunt. Again, post-race show coming up after this to see if my math is right. But I am almost positive here because it is double points. And I have the point system right in front of me. if I'm doing my math right, I am almost positive here. Because right now, Reggie Fogelman has at least 52 points. Or, I'm sorry, 51 points. He did not win the pole. But nonetheless, I don't think it matters that much. Here's the leaders coming off. And they're going to lose the lead here. And it looks like Ben Cohen will cycle out in front. But we might have one more stop coming our way. Austin Shaw dead ahead, trying to stay out of the way here. He knows he can't do anything. He does move up. I don't know if he was trying to block Reggie, but that is not a smart move, and it's a close call with the 45. And he was gunning for that caution to take more cars out. As Fogelman back to the lead. Again, his math is simple right now. He has to win this race to have a shot. Now, if he doesn't lead the most laps, that's going to be the other question. Well, what if he doesn't lead the most laps and he only gets 102 points? Well, he's still the champ. Okay, so he has to win the race. Again, I know I'm stressing this a lot, but that's just how much this matters right now. Ben Cohen battling for the lead. Here comes the 20, Daniel Voiles. And just like that, Ben Cohen back out in front. Fogelman battling back. His teammate Noah Sewell barely hanging on to the lead draft right here. Gotta wonder if he gets up there, what can he do to help his teammate? $18 to go here, and they are catching that 22, by the way, of Michael Collins, and it'll be interesting. Michael Collins is on the lead lap. He needs to stay on the lead lap. But at the same time, he doesn't have the speed. He's got to be rooting for a caution here somewhere. He's got to be saying, come on, let something happen. Let some sort of caution happen. Get me a good position, you know, like, get me back in this somehow. You've seen these guys be able to use 4 different lanes. He's not going to be able to hold them off. And he would have needed a caution right there. I just don't think he's going to get what he needs. And that'll just about take him out of the championship battle if he goes a lap down. Lap traffic moment. 26 is through. Now the 48's dead ahead. He's about to go 3 laps down. And that's an easy one. And he might just be the reason if we do get a caution. He is running so slow right now. He's just trying to limp it. I mean, he's lucky this track is 4 lanes wide, but he's catching some guys in some weird spots where that could trigger a caution at any point. And it's got to be frustrating for his competitors. It's a 4-car breakaway at the front. Ben Cohen looks for the lead. Nikolai Sykes looking for second. I don't think Reggie Fogelman's dropped anywhere below first in this run. That should tell you how much he wants this, how much he knows he needs it. Again, he's looking for redemption from that Cup championship. One that just, an unfortunate circumstance, took him right out of the championship. And you wonder how much Reggie thinks about that here. Where now he enters here today and he's very much in control. All he's got to do is win. But again, and I stress this if you're just tuning in, and I'm sure you guys who've been watching since the start are going to hurt me for repeating this again as the 26 pits. But again, if 2 cars not named Austin Shaw or Reggie Fogelman, or I'm sorry, if 2 cars go out, 3 even go out for any reason, and it solidifies a championship for the 48. Final stops coming up here. Eight and the 41 stay out. Ten to go here at Auto Club. Here comes the 8 this time. 41's going to stay out. 45 is in as well. Got 9 to go here at Auto Club. Man, Tim Randolph's going to be hoping for a caution too, I think, at this point. Again, he's not in the title hunt, but he's looking for a win. Here he comes. A few others stayed out too. See, the 8 is out and away. Where is the 26? He's just coming onto the front straight, right behind Nikolai Sykes. And now they're battling. This could be for the presumptive race lead. And it won't be. Daniel Voiles stayed out a whole extra lap. So did the 88. And I don't know for sure right now. I can tell you Ben Cohen. Actually, it is Ben Cohen right now. that is out in front. Dave James in second. Reggie Fogelman up to third. But again, third will not get him the title, despite what happened to Austin Shaw. Eli Wolf gets past there. Here we go. I think, yes, he has. Ben Cohen back to the race lead. Tim Randolph to second. And Reggie Fogelman's pit crew. This pit strategy might have costed him. See there, he's going to go high. 3 wide, 2 wide. And he runs fourth now. 4 seconds he lost by short pitting. That might be the championship. Five to go. Remember the Cup championship. Reggie's championship was lost thanks to lap traffic. This one might be lost thanks to a strategist. He's already accomplished 2. If things stand, it'll be 2 of the most heartbreaking things. 2 of the most heartbreaking ways to lose. Man, you just gotta feel for him in that situation with 4 to go. Again, he's gotta eat this gap up. And you see there, he's fallen all the way to 8th now. This is out of his hands at this point. And if the caution comes out, race is over. Okay, that's the big thing. The caution comes out at this point in the race is over. There is no overtime. So the only thing he can do is ride around and basically ride to the finish, because there's just nothing else he can do to save himself. So things look firmly I'm sorry. It looks like the championship might be firmly in the hands of that 48 as things stand right about now. Again, we'll have a post-race show right after this to show you exactly where things stand. But we're 4 miles away before we can talk about that. Tim Randolph is right there, but he has no help. As the white flag is going to wave this time. It's going to be 1 lap of racing to go in the season, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Ben Cohen is the only Chip Ganassi driver yet to win this season. His ride mate, Lyle Austin, won at Circuit of the Americas earlier this year in the IndyCar Classic. His other teammates have won very early in the season. And now, out of turn 4, Ben Cohen is going to add his name to the list of Chip Ganassi Racing winners this season. Ben Cohen wins at Auto Club. And talk about being a heck of a teammate. He gets the job done. He wins. He prevents Reggie Fogelman from winning the title and gets his first career win. The dejection the disappointment, I don't even think we can begin to describe for the driver of that 26. He will not be this season's champion. And this one was well in his control. This guy, however, might just be the champion. Austin Shaw, his first. If we're correct, it is his first ever NR 2003 championship. Again, we'll confirm in just a few moments. We're going to take a 10-second break, show you your final results. Then on the other side, we will have the final standings in just a moment. And it was just as I suspected. Austin Shaw is your Season 2 7-Eleven IndyCar Series champion. We want to congratulate him on a job well done. Reggie Fogelman, he needed the win really bad. And unfortunately, his pit crew will be the reason he does not get the championship. And he has got to be like, are you kidding me? Because that is now 0 for 2 in races where he's been in the championship and has missed out. And you see just how bad JP Morgan gets hurt by that wreck. He comes home 5th in the standings. Of course, Tim Randolph, he was not mathematically in it entering today, but he comes home 3rd in the standings. But there is one more championship we've got to show you. We're not done here yet, because we got to show you first off the road course championship standings. Reggie Fogelman, if it's any consolation, he is the road course or the road and street champion. So I just want to start out by saying that if it's any consolation, that's one, is that he will take home the road course and street course title. But the oval side, this I believe is a first since we've done IndyCar, Carvana Wildcard, all of that. Okay, a part-timer, a guy who has only dedicated his season to running a specific discipline, has won the title. Dave James is your season number 2 oval champion with a strong finish at Auto Club. Congratulations to the 45 team of Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. They get the title and take it from the guys who have run all 18 races. Unbelievable way to get the job done. He beats Austin Shaw by just 4 points. And of course, Pretty Shaw, James Qualls, Samet Ozkan round out the top 5 in that championship battle. Again, the reason why there's more than 25 here, those guys, of course, were Indy 500 only at the bottom. So that is why we have 33 as opposed to 25 in the battle for the Oval Championship. We want to thank you for watching. And again, we want to thank you for being a part of season number 2 of 7-Eleven IndyCar Series. I know nothing has been confirmed yet in terms of Jello Cup season number 9 or Lift National season number 4. Again, the best I can tell you, stay patient. I hope to have an announcement if we are or if we aren't doing a season. Again, it's November 19th. I'm hoping to have that announcement late December, early January. I'm hoping to have an announcement set for you guys. I hope to have some gaming videos on this channel in the meantime, so I hope you'll keep your eyes peeled for that. But again, please stay patient. We will have something hopefully soon. Again, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm able to do, what I'm not able to do. So if that's any answer to the question. But again, keep your eyes peeled. We'll have something here soon. But until then, we want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope to see you all real soon here on Tinkle Group Gaming. Until then, goodbye, everyone.